Player 2 has joined the game.
All right. You want to do the news of the week?
Yes.
You don't have to.
Okay.
What do you got?
I was gonna try to do a Luigi impression, but then all I had to say was yes, and
Oh, yes, Mario.
let's do it.
That was weird. All right. So I just want to read something really quick. Jason Schreier, I remember I tweeted or said something. Jason Schreier was teasing that he's like, hey, you're going to want to read Kotaku in about an hour on Friday. And I tweeted him. I said, oh, boy, I hope it's about Visceral Games. And sure enough, he got the full story on everything related to Visceral because he's Jason Schreier. I'm not going to read the whole. I thought before I read it, I was like, oh, maybe I'll read the whole thing for everybody. But long story short, I'm going to read a little bit of this, an excerpt, if you will. But this is just to say, go read Schreier's article. It's awesome. The story behind Ragtag, that's the code name for the Star Wars and Amy Hennig game that got canceled, is more complicated than critics and pundits have assumed. And the project was more trouble than EA had admitted publicly. Among game developers, it's been an open secret for months that Visceral's game was in danger. The studio had been bleeding staff for years, and recruiters across the video game industry exchanged whispers about Visceral employees who were looking for new work, according to several people who have shared these rumors with me over the past couple of years. Over the past week, I've talked to nearly a dozen former Visceral employees who worked on Ragtag, all of whom spoke anonymously because they did not want to risk damaging their careers. I've also spoken to several other developers who are tangentially connected to Visceral. They all share similar stories. Ragtag was a project sunk by many factors, including a lack of resources, a vision that was too ambitious for its budget, a difficult game engine, a director who clashed with staff, a studio located in one of the most expensive cities in the world, a reputation for toxicity, multiple conflicts between Visceral and E, and what can only be described as the curse of Star Wars. Everything from like Amy Hennig is a great writer, but she doesn't know gameplay, so that caused tension, to the fact that like to get just one character approved, like a design for this guy who's just a guy in this game, you had to go through like weeks of approvals with Disney because it's a canon Star Wars game, to, like they said, being based in San Francisco, which is mostly one of the most expensive places in the world you can live. All this stuff too. They were planning on, you were going to play as Dodger was going to be your name, a Han Solo type of player with these 5 other guys in your crew. It was going to be between episode 4 and episode 5, and it was going to be like this mob boss was after you. You were going to be able to not switch between all 6 players, but somehow, not like a GTA 5 kind of thing, but somehow control all of them, or like, it just seems like it was way, like they said, they're way too big a vision for it to ever actually work. But just read the article. There's no point in going into it here. Jason Schreier deserves your clicks. Go read the article. It's fascinating. It's very sad. That's that. Speaking of sad things, so Game Informer had a big interview with folks from Rockstar about GTA, and among other topics, they touched on why we never got single-player DLC, and they also talked about GTA Online and what it will be like after Red Dead Redemption 2 launches. Single-player DLC, quote, with GTA 5, the single-player game was absolutely massive and very, very complete. It was 3 games in 1. The next-gen versions took a year of everyone's time to get right. Then the online component had a lot of potential, but to come close to realizing that potential also sucked up a lot of resources. And then there are other games, in particular Red Dead Redemption 2. The combination of these 3 factors means for the game we did not feel single-player expansions were either possible or necessary. Translate that means we're making so much money off GTA Online, we pivoted. GTA Online after Red Dead Redemption 2 launches. Quote, we don't yet have a fixed endpoint in mind, but the rollout of updates may change a little in order to encourage players to try Red Dead Redemption 2 when it launches, says Rockstar Games Director of Design Imran Sarwar. Quote, it would be great to have players splitting time between 2 incredible worlds, but we shall see how things evolve. One of the enjoyable things about working on a project like this is that you can iterate quickly and change and evolve plans fairly quickly too. So we don't have to be as clear in our plans as with other projects. They also, in this interviews, they also talk about shark cards and why they're there. And it's basically like, we've given you GTA Online for free. All the updates are free, which they're not working for free. Like, the amount of manpower, like, if you look at GTA Online in October of 2013 versus GTA Online in October of 2017, you can't even, they're not even the same, other than they're just called GTA Online.
Right.
All the free updates and everything they've done, it's amazing. What do you think? Single player DLC, I'm still bummed. As much as I love GTA 5 and as much as I love GTA 5 or GTA Online, I hate that we didn't get more in that world. To say that it's not, what did he say? What was the exact quote? Possible or necessary. To say it's not necessary, okay, it's not necessary. I get that. Like, you told a complete story with these three guys, but you also sold the game and you told everybody that it was coming.
Right.
What do you feel that we never got the single player DLC?
I mean, I honestly, I've never even finished the single player. That's been I don't think I've ever actually beaten a GTA game. I start playing the single player, but then once I've gotten to the point where I've got money and I've got everything, I've got the map unlocked and all that, I just start sandboxing everything. And I just don't... I liked the story. It was fun. I guess it just never really totally grabbed me, and so I just never really felt compelled. I don't know. I just had more fun just messing around in the game. So I personally don't care too much.
No, you beat GTA 4.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
That I love the story in that. Well,
Yeah.
No matter what you think about how it is compared to GTA 5 now, the story in GTA 4 I absolutely loved. And Nico and being an immigrant. Hey, Nico, do you want to do with the bowling of the dots?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care personally. I mean, people have gotten enough out of that game. If anybody's really complaining, that I just shut up. Like,
I got 350 hours out of it, and now they've released the effing Batmobile, so I'm going to be going back.
Yeah, it's fine.
I do wonder, they were very vague when they were talking about GTA Online when Red Dead 2 launches. I can't imagine Red Dead Redemption 2 Online or RDR Online, whatever they call it, being anywhere near as fun as GTA Online was.
I can't even begin to imagine how that game is even in the same realm as GTA 5 for all the reasons we've talked about several times on here. I'm sure it will be fun. I'm sure it'll be a great game, but I don't know how anybody... I know you can't just be Grand Theft Auto. I mean, you could, but you can't. I can't imagine that there are people out there, even though I'm sure there are, that are more excited for RDR2 than they would be for GTA 6. I can't imagine there. I mean, I'm sure there is, but I just don't get, like, why. And there's probably a very good reason. Maybe the story to RDR is fantastic. I don't know, but I just don't get how this game could be. I mean, it's necessary. You need something between GTA 5 and GTA 6.
I would argue GTA Online is that.
But yeah, that's kind of bridged. I mean, people will still be buying GTA 5 right up until GTA 6 comes out.
They crossed 80 million copies. They're the best-selling game that isn't Tetris, Minecraft, which is available on literally everything, or Wii Sports. It is the best-selling non-pack-in game. I guess Minecraft sold more, but you know what I mean. Like, GTA 5 is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can buy it 5 places. PS3, 360, PS4, Xbone, PC. That's it. Minecraft, you can get on everything. For some reason, they just put it out on the 3DS a couple months ago.
Yeah.
5 years after it came out. Why? You can get it on literally this, that. You could probably play it on the freaking SNES Classic. I'm sure they've hacked it into there by now. Like, to me, GTA 5 is the best-selling game of all time.
Yeah. No, I fully agree.
Don't let turn your battery on.
Oh, crap.
Does it even work anymore?
It does, but it's dead. Oh, by the way, I pre-ordered the new iPhone, so I'll have that.
That I want to talk about
podcast.
next week. Yeah, I can't wait. That'll be fun.
Hopefully.
So GTA 5. Yeah, let's not knock on wood. Really quick note here.
Let's not knock on wood?
Well, I mean, let's continue. The Kinect is dead. Microsoft officially has killed this thing. Think back to 2010 when they announced this thing for the Xbox One. I forget what the actual classification around this was. But it was more or less the best selling or fastest selling technology thing, definitely of that year. I don't know if it was of all time, but when they put this thing out for the first time, everybody who had an Xbox 360 got a Kinect. And then they launched the Xbox One, and they did all the worst press conference ever, and it just... Now Kinect is officially dead. They don't even have an adapter for it on the Xbox One X. Like,
oh, wow.
They have completely abandoned it. They've stopped manufacturing it. It's dead. It's crazy. Xbox. I mean, now we've got Alexa.
Right, yeah.
You've got Alexa.
I do have Alexa.
I want to talk about this next one that makes me so happy. Metal Gear Survive. Oh, God. Metal Gear Survive is out February 20th, 2018 for $39.99. They were teasing all this stuff that they were going to have this announcement. I'm like, oh, hopefully it's getting canceled, right? No, we can't be that lucky. Metal Gear Survive is coming out. Sean, would you like to know what you get if you pre-order this fantastic video game that will obviously win Game of the Year next year?
Yes, I would.
4 gold-plated weapons, a bat, a sledgehammer, survival machete, and a survival spear. You get 4 metallic-colored survival scarves. Green, blue, pink, and silver scarves. 2 gestures. You get a thumbs up and a happy. You get a Mother Base nameplate. You get a Boxman accessory, the orange. What the F is that? And you get Kabuki face paint. I am so pissed off at this effing game. I am going to do everything in my power to get us review codes for this damn thing. I will not, and Konami, I'm putting it all out there. You can go watch all my videos on Survive and everything. I want a review code for this damn thing. If you're confident about this game, you think this game is actually worth $40, get us a couple of review codes. We'll review it. I'm not going to say, well, what's the word? iPhone. What? No, like without bias. What's the word? I'm not saying we'll be unbiased, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah. But if you're so confident,
I would.
You will be. I hate this effing game, and I hate you. Give me Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake. I'm going to try to get some review codes in February.
Okay, so that kind of answered the question, but I'll ask it anyway. If this game was $20, would you get it?
No, I'm not giving them I'm not paying.
So you would not get this game unless it is absolutely free.
I would buy. The only way I would buy this game, and it's good that they're doing a physical release, I would buy it used at GameStop for about $20.
So Konami doesn't get.
So they don't get a cent, right? I'll give them my money when they give me my Metal Gear remakes, or they make 6, or even I can't even believe I just said that. But it's just this still is like they're not even trying. They're not even trying. They should have just, if they would have made a $20 add-on for Metal Gear Solid 5 to where you and I could go online and tackle missions together, that would be so much fun. I might actually pay $20 for that. At this, I went back and watched some of the gameplay videos and stuff, and I'm like, God, this is, I don't know. People that are Metal Gear fans, like Greg said it, Young Yeah said it, Max Scoville said it, they just don't know who this is for.
Yeah, I don't get. You're just. I think we said that on here before. Like,
just why?
You're not gonna. If people want to play a zombie game, they're gonna play a zombie game, whether it's Metal Gear Survive or Oh No Zombies.
That would be a fantastic game. Oh No Zombies.
But what are they gaining by attaching the Metal Gear name to this besides alienating people like you and Christian and like nobody that is a Metal Gear fan is going to be won over.
Stealth. The only one is Perfect Stealth, and he's all about gameplay.
Exactly, yeah. I don't think he's like a fanatic. He's just really good at the game.
He's really good at the game, yeah.
I don't get the business decision. Konami could have made this game, had the whatever it's called, the same exact.
Don't flag us, YouTube.
Had the same exact engine in it,
the Fox engine.
Yeah, the Fox engine, but just don't even call it Metal Gear Solid. It could be totally obvious that it was made using the Fox engine. Don't call it Metal Gear Solid. People are gonna be a lot happier. You're not gonna sell any fewer copies of it. I just can't imagine who's gonna buy this game. because of the Metal Gear name. But I bet a lot of people are going to not buy it because of the Metal Gear name. I don't get it. But.
It's the same thing like when they did the Resident Evil Rainbow Warriors or whatever it was called. Rainbow Six. What's it called? Umbrella Core. That's what it's called. Rainbow Six Umbrella. No. Uncharted. No! Resident Evil Umbrella Core. Like, I think for episode 100, I just need this. Episode 100. No! Konami, you fried my brain. It's the same thing as Resident Evil Umbrella Corps, which was a multiplayer game set in the Resident Evil universe. Should like as soon as they attach the Resident Evil, I don't think it carries. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm just so into Metal Gear that I can't see fanaticism outside of it. I don't think the Resident Evil name carries as much cachet as Metal Gear does. Well, I mean, they've made more games and stuff, but
I think the Resident Evil franchise is bigger than Metal Gear Solid.
They've sold more.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't think there are the hardcore Resident Evil. I'm going to guess there's probably not several websites and message boards and YouTube accounts dedicated to like
analyzing all the trailers.
Exactly. Like I think the fan base for Metal Gear Solid is probably stronger, but yeah, Resident Evil is a much bigger umbrella
core
than Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, I don't think anybody that's a Resident Evil fan would be turned off by them putting the name Resident Evil on a game that never really needed it. But
right,
yeah.
Konami just fried my brains. So yeah, Metal Gear survives out February 2018. I do think 40. All things considered, I think 40 is a little much. I thought maybe 30 would have been a good price point for them. It doesn't surprise me that they're asking 40. I bought Ground Zeroes for 30, which is you can beat it in 4 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean it's got all the extra missions and stuff, and it's a much better game than Survive will ever be. But anyways,
yeah.
One of the hidden things in the Switch 4.0 update is now all you freaking Smash players with your stupid GameCube Wave, whatever it was called. No, Wavebird's the wireless one.
Yeah,
that's the wireless one. Your stupid GameCube controllers that you can't play Smash Brothers without the GameCube controller. Well, guess what? Now it works on the Switch.
I love the GameCube controller.
But why?
But
I get that.
Don't
but
get
to think that you can
yes.
only play Smash with that stupid looking thing
Smash is
pisses me off.
Smash is a fun game, and I know
you got
people
like
take
2
it very
buttons on
seriously. Yeah, you don't need a special controller for Smash.
You got an attack and a special, and you push forward or back or
Yeah,
whatever. Like it's not
I'm
that
sorry.
complicated.
Even if you are watching this video and you're a big Smash fanatic and you say you need the GameCube controller, just give me a break.
I get it. I get that.
Let
it's
us know
a fun
why.
game,
I'm
but
willing to listen, but I just don't see it. It's not that complicated of a game. I mean, I get the whole easy to learn, hard to master thing, maybe, but you don't need this special controller in order to. Come on, this game you could play it on a
SNES controller.
easily.
Well,
yes.
do you need?
Well, if you had
analog?
analog,
Yeah.
Well, actually, you probably don't even. It's 2D. You don't even really need analog. Like, I don't know. I'm not hating on the game. The game's fun. I just don't get the obsession with
that controller.
But and it's a good controller. The game. I love the GameCube controller. But
yeah.
I don't know.
So the thing that again. So when I was saying earlier about Zelda's DLC release date, I think it was Steven Totillo at Kotaku caught up with Reggie Fils-Aimé, friend of the show. Not really, but Reggie, I love you. I love Reggie so much.
That dude's awesome.
Like he's right up there with Shuhei for me. They're like neck and neck for my favorite video game like people. And Sean Layton's getting up there. I like him. He said it was a surprise to them because one of the things that was hidden in episode 4 in the Switch 4.0 update was that it unlocked third-party controllers. Now I wonder because the 8-bit dough Nintendo 8-bit dough, their SNES
That's
Pro
such a
controller.
stupid name, by the way.
But their SNES controller that's coming out, they've been advertising it as being compatible with the Switch. I wonder if they knew firmware 4.0 was coming out. Because the only reason the GameCube controller works is this opened it up to certain third-party controllers. I wonder if that means, not that I would. Well, no, they were already compatible. My controllers that I got with the Pi, I could use them with the Switch if I wanted to. But any analog games, it'd be good for me playing Street Fighter, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So Reggie said it was a surprise to him. That I don't believe you for a second, Reggie. I love you so much. Smash is coming. I wouldn't even, first half of next year, some kind of Smash, either Super Smash. What was the last one called? It's Super Smash, right? The Wii U was Super Smash.
It's always been Super Smash.
No,
Super Smash Brothers
Melee. Well,
and then Brawl and then Melee, or Melee and then Brawl. I don't remember which.
I thought it was just called. Anyways, the Wii U / 3DS version will get re-released on the Switch, which we know it's going to happen with all the characters and all this other stuff. I think the first half of next year
probably
is what I would guess. So that's coming.
Please heard it here first.
Please be excited. September NPD was a little bit delayed this year, but I love talking about this because it's nerdy and I'm nerdy and I like nerdy numbers that are news in the nether realm. Upside down. September 2017. Guess what the best-selling game of all time, of this month was, Sean?
GTA 2.
Destiny 2. GTA 2, straight out of London, did not make the list. Destiny 2 is number one. So we complain about Visceral Games and stuff like that and the death of single player and all this other stuff. Freaking Destiny 2 is already the top-selling game of this year, not just for the month, but for the year. Let's go play a first-person shooter game and never play anything else. I get it, and it's like if you just look from a gameplay perspective, it's great. I get that. I'm a father of 4 kids. There's not one part of me. I know I kind of waffled earlier in the year about maybe I would get Destiny 2. No, man.
I don't
for like
care.
A 4 or 5 hour campaign and then all these raids and you got like 6-8 hour long raids. No way.
Yeah.
No way. That's a young man's game. I can't do it. Number 2 was NBA 2K18. Number 3 was Madden 18. Number 4 was FIFA 18. You see a trend. Number 5, Mario plus Rabbids was the number 5 selling game in September. 6, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Poor Nick already traded his in. He said, I ain't got time for this. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Grand Theft Auto 5 was number 7. NHL 18. Shout out to the NHL. That made the top 10. A hockey game. The NHL is not dead. Number 8. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was number 9. Rainbow Six Siege hanging on at number 10. Top selling games of 2017. I already said what number 1 was. That means it replaced the previous number 1 of Ghost Recon Wildlands. NBA 2K18 is now number 3. Madden is number 4. Breath of the Wild is number 5.
That's awesome.
For essentially being contained to one system that nobody could get up until recently. I know it's also out on the Wii U, but nobody other than me owned the Wii U. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is number 6. For Honor is number 7. I still don't get that. Horizon Zero Dawn, number 8. Another console exclusive. To be in the top 10, I know there's 60 million consoles out there. But still, there's only... Yeah, there are 2 console exclusives in this list. It's impressive. It actually is kind of surprising. Wow, Zelda sold a lot then. Because last time we heard from Horizon, they were at they thought they were going to sell about 4 million. Zelda, still the attach rate for Switch. I can't wait till we get when Nintendo releases their next set of numbers for all Switches sold. Like we know they just crossed 2 million in the US. I want to know worldwide. I want to know how many Zeldas also. Yeah. Number 9 is Injustice 2, and number 10, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oof.
That is surprising to me. With as much horrible publicity.
The press, yeah.
No, well, not even this game, but Mass Effect 3 and the way it ended, for them to come back, and then Andromeda to suck, and for them to just basically kill the franchise, for it to come in the top 10 in 2017 is shocking.
Yeah.
Last item here, games with gold. We don't have PS Plus yet. Games with gold for November. Xbox One is getting Tales from the Borderlands. That's cool. PS Plus got that a few months ago. And Trackmania Turbo, which looks like so much fun. Xbox 360, Sean, got Nights into Dreams.
Like the Nights into Dreams?
The Nights into Dreams.
Not like a remake.
It looks like it's maybe up-resed, widescreen, but I'm like, oh my God. I did not know this ever came out. It must not have come out on the PS3 because I would have lost my mind.
Right, yeah.
And some game called Deadfall Adventures that nobody cares about. The only other note I would say, Phantom Pain is still, as you're watching this, free on PS Plus if you're a PS Plus member. They added Phantom Pain to the Xbox Game Pass thing, the $10 a month, download, play whatever you want. So that's pretty cool. We will let you know what PS Plus looks like next week. And I think it's fair to say
should win this month.
PlayStation's got another chance. They got a chance to win 2 in a row. This is like unheard of for the free games. Xbox usually dominates. But
PlayStation
at some point,
up.
I do want to go back and finish Tales from the Borderlands because that was fun. I didn't get it for free because I bought it like a week before it was free. I spent like $1.50 on it, whatever it was.
Oh,
I mean, it was like on
$10.
super sale.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't even
okay.
$10. It was like super cheap. But at least in my mind, if I go back and I spent like $15, I'll be pissed. But that's it for the podcast this week. No, it's not, Sean. Why is that? I mean, Luigi.
It's time for the...
It's the back of the box challenge. You caught me off guard. This is the back box challenge. This is how we end the podcast here every week on the 2-Player Co-op podcast. What this game is we take a look at a previously released retail version of a game, flip that joker around, read the back of the box aloud to the other player. The other player then gets asked some follow-up questions. Oh, and we bleep out any pertinent information that would give the game away or make it too obvious. Then the other player gets asked some follow-up questions. Figure out what the back of the box challenge is. The game.
Debate. Konami, you broke him.
Konami, Capcom.
All right, I'm going to go
Bears
first because I'm at
beats-
1%.
Yes, and
It's
I
probably
went
not
first.
really 1%, but it says 1%, so it could die at any time. But I think it's going to be easy. Oh, I got crap on my phone.
Take your gloves off, man. You don't have time. You got 1%.
Blanks wanna blank.
I love bourbon.
The bad news is that it's crawling with blank, and blank seems to be trapped inside. Blank's in for Blank's in for a spooktacular surprise, going with the Halloween theme here.
Is this a licensed game?
No.
No, I thought it was Bart's Nightmare. Okay.
Blank's in for a spooktacular surprise as he creeps into the blank
Shadow Moses.
he won, armed with only a flashlight and a blank.
PT.
Blank. Wait, did I already... What did I say it was crawling with?
Spiders? I don't know.
Okay, maybe I left that blank.
Spooktacular something.
Oh, yeah, that was right. Okay. Blanks lurk in every nook and cranny. You'll have to master the blank to blank them all up.
To F them all up.
Jewels, coins, and cash are hidden throughout the blank, and finding it all will be worth your while. You'll have to solve the blank's many mysteries to catch a gallery of quirky blanks, such as the fire-belching Mr. Lugs.
I love that you didn't feel the need to bleep that out, because I have no idea who the hell Mr. Lugs is.
Deep inside the blank hide
Mansion?
elusive boss blanks.
Battles. What the hell?
Like Bogmire.
Is this game held in a mansion?
Yes.
Are you the starring character? Yes! I know nothing about
Basically,
this
everything I
game.
bleeped out was ghosts and
Luigi?
vacuum. Yeah, and Luigi once.
Now,
I couldn't help myself.
You haven't played that.
I have
you?
not played it,
The
and
funny
I
thing-
don't care to.
I was gonna try to do a Mario game.
I was gonna look
obvious.
look at this, and then I didn't even.
There's like one line. All back of the boxes now have like one line.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. All right.
I was like, is this really?
Well, once you said mansion, I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore that. Keep on reading.
I thought you ignore it. Ready?
Ready.
The Legacy of Evil returns. This is an easy one. I felt bad after last week's Okami. As a descendant of blank, you must end the blank bloodline. Can you rid the world of this unspeakable terror? Uncover
This is a Castlevania game.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know which. But
Oh, okay, good. Uncover the mystery of Castlevania and challenge an adventure as legendary as its name.
okay.
Over 140. Okay. I'll read the bullets. Over 140 enemies, bosses, and ghastly creatures. Awesome magical spells transform into a...
Is it Symphony of the Night?
I'm like, I want to do something spooky with phantasms and whatever Scott Bromley says on comedy, but he's like, there's phantasms and I'm being spooked by the phantasms. I can't do the voice like he does. I don't know. I love bourbon. I'm glad it's back.
You're glad bourbon's back?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
I haven't had it in a while.
Oh.
By the way, shout out to this guy thinking that I was the man of the bests.
Those look pretty good.
It does look good. It's beautiful. Sean got me this because I was the best of the men's.
Bestest mensch.
Bestest. I didn't think you'd come.
That's what she said.
For everything they screwed up in second to last season, they got it right in last season. Anyway, this has been episode 98 of the Two Player Co-op podcast. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, episode 100 is about a week and a half. 2 weeks.
Well,
away.
about 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today, we're recording. It's
2 weeks
a week and a
from-
half from when you're watching, reading, or listening to this. If somebody transcribed it into Google Notes on Versity. Remember Versity?
Nope.
I think that got shut down before you got to college. Versity was this website set up to where you could go to class and take down all the notes from your class at your college, and people wouldn't have to go to class. They could just read your notes. Yeah.
Did you make
instead
money
of
off of it?
varsity.com. No, I was just trying to help a brother out.
Wow.
Versity instead of
I
varsity.
do not remember that.
Yeah, I think it was shut down before I even left college, which was like in 1970. So yeah, episode 100 is coming up. Send us what you want us to talk about. We got a couple suggestions already. I'm very excited to talk about them, but send us what you got. It's going to be a fun episode 100, and we're trying to get to 500 subs before we get there. But if you didn't know, we are also part of the Nerd 901 family. Go to nerd901.com for all things nerdy in Memphis and around the globe. Check out Pixels and Papers. Check out Lost in Numbers. Check out everything else they got over there. They got a lot of things going on over there. They're doing a great job. You can find us on Twitter. I'm at KevinWhite24. He's at Real Sean White. Together we're at 2player_co-op. You can also tweet us any of your questions, ideas, comments, violent disagreements for episode 100. Sean, do you like video?
I do.
You should go to youtube.com/2playercoop and hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video with your friends. Again, we're trying to get to 500 subs before we get to episode 100. Sean, do you also like audio? Yeah, you can go to iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, or audio services all around the world and subscribe to us there. If you do subscribe to us on audio only, make sure you leave us a 5-star review. It helps a lot. It just helps a lot. Also, Sean, we have a Facebook page that we don't update. Do you like Facebook?
I don't.
I don't either, but I'm on there every day. Go to facebook.com/2playercoop gaming. You can see all the videos we get tagged in from the great guys over at Nerd901. Thank you guys so much for watching us. This has been episode 98. Oh, and if you haven't, go check out episode 2 of Mario Monday. I forgot to say that at the beginning. Mario Monday, we did World 2 on Monday. Go check that out. World 3 next week. And then episode 99 next week. And then,
And then World 4 after
and
that.
then episode 100
and then
after
episode
that.
100.
And sometime we need to do
Then we need to play some more.
Episode 98. It's been fun. This has been fun. Sean, take us out.
Oh, this is slippery.
This is not going to work.
This will be the...
This will be the time. Because you got like a catcher's mitt.
Yeah, but it's slippery. I can barely...
That's what she said.
Okay. Thank you for playing. It hit my hand. It hit my hand.
It hit both hands.
Ah. If I didn't have these on, I probably would have caught it. That's not true.
No, you would have never even gotten close.
I almost just need to go, thank you for playing, and just hope that it lands on it, because I'll never be able to
I
grab
want
it.
you to bring a catcher's mitt next time.
I need like a NFL receiver glove.
Oh, yeah, we're
With
just
the stick 'em.
with some stick 'em. I'm going to finish my bourbon, but do the thing.
Snap.